Hello, colors. Welcome back to Viva Barca, and welcome to another interesting episode where we are going to discuss on some interesting updates. We start with Alejandro Balde as the 50 million rated Barca Academy product is wanted by several Premier League clubs, but Xavi Hernandez still counts on him. We are going to discuss on that as we move ahead. Secondly, talking about this transfer news claiming that Barca are tracking this 18-year-old explosive talent from Sweden. Chelsea and Juventus are also keen. We are also going to discuss more on that. So as we get right into it, please do ensure to subscribe if you haven't. Turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end. It has been a difficult season for Alejandro Balde at Barcelona, particularly in the past few weeks, as the young left back appears to have lost prominence in the scheme of things in Barcelona. The 20-year-old enjoyed a scintillating breakthrough campaign last season, during which he went on to replace Jordi Alba as the first choice left back. With the veteran departing in the summer, Balde became the undisputed choice in the starting 11 and even signed a long-term contract renewal with a 1 billion euros release clause. But over the course of the season, the La Masia Aces form has dipped, leading to its exclusion from the lineup in recent matches, with Joao Cancelo being preferred at left back, while he was also axed from the Spain squad last month. Balde, whose market value stands at 50 million euros, was left out of the starting 11 in back-to-back important games against FC Porto and Atletico Madrid. In fact, the Spaniard did not play any minutes against Atletico Madrid, which left him so angered after the game. In the 6 games that Barca have played since November in all competitions, Balde has started only 2, with Joao Cancelo now being the preferred option at left back, a trend that appears likely to continue given the success that the team enjoyed in the last 2 matches. It is not lost on anyone that Barcelona need to make some big sales in the summer given their financial situation. And if Balde's situation prevails, it is bound to give way to debate about the possibility of offloading him, according to reports from Sport. It is due to the fact that several Premier League clubs are interested in the 20-year-old left back who is protected by a 1 billion euros release clause. There have been approaches for him in the past from English clubs, and there could be interest again come 2024. For now, though, the response from Barcelona is negative as far as any enquiries regarding Balde are concerned. Manager Xavi Hernandez continues to count on him and is backing him to turn things around and come good. With the manager willing to trust him, it is up to the player to step up and repay that faith with improved performances. Of course, it has not been our best for Alejandro Balde, and it's quite worrying. A player that, was like an undisputed starter from last season, and we thought this season as well we'd not see the same. I mean, Balde has not been the same whenever given the chance by Xavi. And against Atletico, the fact that he did not even play a single minute, says the whole story about the way Xavi have been rating Balde lately. And it's quite worrying. Balde has to fight for his place. Joao Cancelo have been the one playing left back most often in recent games, and it doesn't surprise me that Xavi continues to put Cancelo in that left back position because Cancelo has been doing quite well there, and moreover, the results have been coming our way whenever Xavi have lined up Cancelo on the left and maybe Koundé or Araujo play the right back. We have seen some kind of, we dominate somehow. And we all know as a manager of a football team, you will always go for that formation that makes your team easily win matches. And if Xavi continues to do that, and Barca are also delivering and winning games, many Barca fans, I believe, will not complain about the fact that Alejandro Balde has been having reduced minutes. So he needs to fight for his place. You know, he needs to fight for his place because he is a natural left back. He is a natural left back alongside Marcos Alonso, who has really gone down the pecking order as well. And we see, but a player who is versatile, like right, Joao Cancelo, playing there, and he's doing extremely well. And of course, it's quite worrying that Bade is now being spoken about maybe a potential departure because of the fact that he is not in the good books of Xavi in terms of his performances. And of course, this report claims how Premier League in clubs are now showing so much interest in Alejandro Bade, and it won't come as the biggest of surprises if the player leaves maybe in January or maybe next summer, as Barca are also in need of a big sale in order to balance the books and maybe strengthen the squad even further. But I definitely hope personally, on my own opinion, that Bade should come back stronger. He should be able to compete better. And of course, he should be able to earn his place. Then on to the next story of discussion. FC Barca have their eyes out for the big best young talents across the globe, with a distinct focus being placed on youth level recruitment under new sporting director Deco. It has given way to links to the likes of Estevao William, Gabriel Moscato, and William Roque, among several other names. Now, there appears to be another name added to the list of teenage prospects that the reigning La Liga champions are keeping an eye on. Indeed, as per Fabrizio Romano, as relayed by Sport, Barcelona are closely tracking the progress of 18-year-old Swedish forward Roony Bardghji, who plies his trade for FC Copenhagen in Denmark. Of course, the player who turns 18 less than a month ago, indeed, a Danish outfit, from the Malmo Academy in 2020, having made swift progress. He is already a regular in the first team set up for FC Copenhagen and has already made close to 70 senior apps. The teenage winger has been particularly impressive in the current season, racking up 10 goals from 27 appearances across all competitions for the senior side. Um, of course, he was particularly impressive in Copenhagen's UEFA Champions League clash against Manchester United last month, scoring a goal. As mentioned above, Barcelona have taken note of Bardghji's explosion this season, but they are not the only club interested, as the likes of Chelsea, Juventus, and Bayer Leverkusen are also keeping an eye on him. The report from Sport further claims that Barca had already watched him live in action last year and received positive report and are continuing to track him. Bardghji's current contract with FC Copenhagen runs until 2025, meaning he will be entering the final year of his deal next summer. It makes him an enticing market opportunity for interested parties, and it remains to be seen if Barca make a move. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time. Bye-bye.